Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Okay, so Hedra Labs right now, so we're gonna go into our library. Off of this one is off the actually very good. That and maybe Garfield. I can maybe kind of see off 1K. This is 2K. The only difference is that eyes and like the sun and everything. Actual color of the bad, but like the try again.
I believe that we are fundamentally the same and have the same basic potential.
The world is round, and the place, which may seem like the end, may also be the beginning.
Our distrust is very expensive.
Friends show their love in times of trouble, not in happiness.
The thing always happens that you really believe in, and the belief in a thing makes it happen.
The greatest gospel concert the world has ever witnessed is coming to Rochester.
I'd rather regret the things that I've done than the things that I have not done.
We make our own fortunes and we call them fate.
There's power in looking silly and not caring that you do.
God, it's an awful voice.
A single rose can be my garden, a single friend my world.
Life without love is like a tree without blossoms or fruit.
As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others.
Okay, that's actually not too bad. Bill's actually pretty decent. Actually, might use Bill because actually he think he's like.
Hi, my name is George the Orange Cat, and I am out on a tricycle ride.
That sounds awesome. All right, let's see how this turns out. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit. It's going to take a couple of minutes, so it's going to take around like 5 minutes. Too bad. We're using the header avatars, and then we're going to try the Omnia. Got that one, and after we're going to try the fabric. We're going to see how that turns out. We're going to do the same type of voice, but we're going to see if we're going to look at the Omnia right here too. So it's going to be the exact same thing, but I'm just trying to see how the different modes work because I am curious. We're going to keep the exact same thing because we already had the dialogue already here. So we're going to hit generate that up, and then we're going to try. Okay, so we have the Omni Human. We're going to try out the. That I haven't had a chance to use this, so it's actually pretty cool. Fabric. We already tried the avatars already. Try that out actually. Character 3. Like I have the avatar, but they have the character 3. Fabric. Already tried the avatars already here too. The talking avatars. Got a couple of different ones already up, so I didn't really use that many credits. I thought it would be a little bit more, but like we're trying out the talking avatars. We're gonna see how it turns out. So we tried the fabric. We did the fabric. We did the character 3, which is the flagship model. I already tried the Kling avatars already. They're actually they're actually really good with the Kling speak and everything. So I tried it out on something different, on like a different lab, but already. But again, it is very exceptional, and it actually very is good from that perspective. But there are a couple of things that I have not tried. So the Veet fabric and everything, I've already tried. Haven't tried out. So looking like they have it here. So obviously I wanted to give it a shot. So we're trying out the videos. So we're just doing the avatars right now, due to the fact that like that's the big hype, and then we're just gonna do like a regular video. In the sense, we're gonna keep the exact same thing, but we're actually not going to use we're just gonna so we have the avatar right now in the video. We might actually try out the agent too to see how it is as well. So we just have the other type of stuff, and after then we're just gonna do like just a regular video just to see how the regular videos are, so we can check out like other type of perspectives. So like let's see what other models that they actually have. But for the most part, okay, so the generating, so it might take up to half an hour to 20 minutes. While this is doing that, we might check out some. So we already checked out the photo generations as well. So we're gonna do that. We might maybe check out a couple of other things. Well, so we're gonna do this one. Here, this with the start frame, and then we have an end frame. So as that's being generated, we're just gonna clear this. We're not gonna add any speech. Exact same prompt right here. Also, we have start frame, end frame. Have the Grok video, which I've already tried. happened. Got a lot of this stuff out. Too bad. So let's see the pro version. Have the 6 seconds. That's so I'm not gonna. C Dance 1.5 Pro. We've already tried. I'm waiting for C Dance 2. Not really the biggest fan of certain things. Have the again obviously creates your videos. Try it out like the. Probably just Rocket. Rocket and just gonna use Rocket at this stage. Oh, yeah, I was looking at all the other models. So, like, I thought there would be a couple of different other models, but for the most part, it's like the usual thing 3, O3 Pro. Like, they're like, and then obviously have the avatars and everything and all that type of stuff. So I'm saying to myself, okay, so like Grok is reliable. It's really, really good. So I might as well, with for like the video model, you know what? I'm just going to Grok it. Um, the photos are pretty good. The Image Gen 4, in my personal opinion, if you want to compare it to the Nano Banana Pro, it's I don't really see that much of a difference. Maybe it's a little bit more cartoony. Maybe it's but for the most part, like I truly think they're pretty similar because I've used Nano Banana Pro before. And if you want to compare it to an Image Gen 4, it is pretty similar. I don't really see that much of a big difference, in my opinion, um, for that type of perspective. But again, I still say the Seed Dream is far superior in that type of perspective, but we wanted to try out something new. And that's kind of the whole point of the reviews. Um, so, but again, we had the original type of stuff. So let's check out Orange. That's banger. Banger right there.
Hi, my name is George the Orange Cat, and I am out on a tricycle ride.
Good. That's good. That's good. I like it. Good with the agent document. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. So we got a couple of cool things with the agent. So we actually have a couple of cool things right here. So we're gonna go with this one. Explore a surreal dream last state. See how this actually turns out. Actually, I'm like because now everyone has their own little agent mode, and they also have like the node workflow and everything. So I'm saying to myself, okay, so let's give this a shot and see if it's actually so far it's actually turning out to be pretty good. I already tried out another agent mode actually from a different lab, and this they have now Hedra Labs has theirs. Queuing up, we're gonna go back to our library, and back to the our island right here. But looking like I did the Omnia avatars already. Audio looking like it too. Okay, so we're looking like I already did all that too. So pretty much I did pretty much everything all in one go. Header avatar, it wasn't really 10 minutes, but you can do 10 minutes. I just did it a little bit. I would have to like put like a whole like speech about like I don't know something about like God knows what, but they are pretty good. So we're finishing up the generation. All these templates too. These are actually would be kind of cool. So like host a podcast, I guess. Okay, so it's not a full type of thing. So like it's oh they only got like a couple of seconds. Like looking like
We're seeing AI tools that don't replace human creativity, but actually augment our capabilities.
Yeah.
This is the future of work.
oh okay, so it's not too bad. I don't understand why it's 9 by 16. The obsession with that, like I'm still trying to figure that out. An obsession, but trying to figure out how to do a 10 minute one. It has to do with the speech. Or they still got a lot of type of things. So what's this elements? I'm actually kind of curious. See how I want to do this. This is like another like there are things that I want to do with the new sea dream. An office. Yes. Okay, so wow, look at this. Holy Jesus. Look how good this looks. Oh my god. Fantastic. Looks really good. An office. Yes. Hilarious. Oh boy. This is too funny. The irony is that fun fact here is with what I'm actually doing with Hedra is Lucas actually a lot of the inspiration for the way that um he actually got it from the Shoguns and everything, and all that type of stuff. But he just pretty much added a little bit of wizard magic to it. But like the way that the armor and a lot of the type of stuff from like what I'm doing, like the Star Wars type of idea, actually came from the Shogun era. And like he got like a couple of other ideas, but it's like Shogun era meets like futuristic, like how do you say these other like futuristic type of movies. So it's basically like a medieval type of Japan meets like magical futuristic, like I don't know how do I put it, Total Recall. That's the best way I can really think of it. Like but that's the idea. And obviously he took like other types of conflicts too, from history, and he kind of put it all together. But like a lot of the Shogun type of idea was from that. But it is very interesting. So that's kind of like I wanted to take that and I wanted to take it back to like the roots. So maybe I might do another variation with the armor and after have the lightsabers. So that would be a another inspiration. But like I'm liking it so far, and this is something that it's actually very very good. Like it's not as fancy as like the other AI labs that I would normally review, but like there are a couple of like they have some like unique models that I think are actually very very good too. They're not as fancy. Like obviously you have your VO, you got this. But they don't have like the Video Q3 Pro or like they don't have like other type of things like that. Like the other fancier models, like their C Dream and everything like the usual They don't have like the Mini Max is that great to be honest. It's like it's good, but like it doesn't have the it's only 1080p at 5 seconds. Now people are doing 15 seconds. They had the Rock image, which is kind of good, and also they have the Imagine, but like there's a couple of other models that they could add. But I truly think that like it's one of those like low key type of AI labs, and it's something that you would like more know. And they're actually really, really good. They're a little bit underrated, and they could be adding a couple. They could be adding a little bit more type of stuff, like a node-based workflow or something along those lines, or a couple other type of things, like maybe a couple of extra models here and there. But for the most part, like I would have to say, like the sense like I can kind of understand where they're going from. So like each lab has your own type of perspective. And like the big focus that they're really, really pushing from what I've been looking at is pretty much their avatars. The AI avatars and all that type of stuff. Hey, get an AI avatar. I can do your products. I can do this. I know there's a couple of other labs as well that are kind of pushing it, but they're like really, really aggressively pushing it in the sense of saying like this is pretty much the future. Like you wouldn't really need to sit down and do a video. Like I enjoy doing them personally. That I personally like doing. Oh, I personally like doing it. But like there are other people who aren't really a big fan of it. But again, I like it. So, but it's for like more of that type of style. Happened. Generations. I don't know what happened. So we're gonna go back to our. Okay, no, now it's loading. We're gonna go back to our type of videos. We'll let the AI sort it out. Go AI. They really interesting things. Okay, so we're still loading on the last three generations. So they say back to the Like I would have to say this is something interesting. Oh, we might maybe I like The Office, but we can do maybe transform into a battlefield or maybe put into a video. I don't know. I'm gonna probably post this probably on X or Instagram as it is. So like, but but like in my opinion, like I would have to say like this is one of the underrated labs, and like it's really really good from like what I've been noticing and like how I've been like. But as I say, their big thing is the AI avatars. They're pushing it very very hard, and like and I would have to say like I would give like a major respect for them because like each lab has their niche. So like I work obviously like I do other work with a couple of other people, and yeah, they had the AI avatars, but they're more focused on the creative side. How I like to see it is like they're trying to focus more like on the art and the videos and all that type of stuff, and they're trying to focus more like on even like video editing. So I think I saw something like that here. So I actually might look into that. Usually have the upscalers and all that wow with it. They got the motion control from Kling. You can restyle a video. This is actually very interesting. Or something like this, for example.
Hi, my name is George the Orange Cat, and I am out on a tricycle ride.
Add video. I haven't really tried the restyle right here. background to Mars, so I do want to do something wacky with these. I haven't really tried to restyle right at the moment, so
Hi, my name is George the Orange Cat.
yes, I know who you are, George. I made you. Check out the restyle right here. I haven't really checked it out, to be honest. So we're gonna check that out. You can do like a little video, and have like kind of like a storyboard, so you have like these different generations of the kind of like a story idea, and then you can turn it into a video. And it actually looks kind of cool. Okay, so actually be actually may be useful for me because I'm actually I'm actually trying to avoid. I'm actually trying to I'm trying to find a good AI video editor. So I don't know. Back to the home. Actually turning out pretty good. It's actually trying to be like eyes in the sense of like how certain things are being done, and it's actually really surprising me. Like I'm actually really like blown away at it. The only thing that I wouldn't like, I would like for Grok to do is maybe add maybe a 1080p, but eventually, but like,
Hi, my name is George the Orange Cat, and I am out on a tricycle ride.
this is the most realistic one so far.
Hi, my name is George the Orange Cat, and I am out on a tricycle ride.
They're pretty
Hi,
good.
my name is...
These two are pretty good, so you can see. This is just George himself, but like.
Hi, my name is George the Orange Cat, and I am out on a tricycle ride.
Okay, that's not too bad. And then look at this one.
Hi, my name is George the Orange Cat, and I am out on a tricycle ride.
And the last two, as you can see right here from the last two.
Hi, my name is George the Orange Cat, and I am out on a tricycle ride.
That's actually not too bad. And then we have these. The last two are
Hi,
pretty.
my name is George the Orange Cat, and I am out on a tricycle ride.
These last two, so obviously with looking like this is the Veed Fabric and the Omni, their flagship one. So these two did a really very good job, I would have to say.
Hi, my name is George the Orange Cat, and I am out on a tricycle ride.
Mars one I'm actually gonna take. So people are gonna actually think there's a cat now on Mars. See? This is fucking genius. I literally have the best job in the world. This is literally my job. Just that I don't even know. But I really have a good job. Good enough credits. We're just waiting for this one, the last one to do. Actually animated onto Grok. But got a couple of good ones right here. Download some of them, and after we're gonna put them on Instagram and maybe post them. Maybe I mostly put a lot of the stuff on Instagram, maybe on X. But I have to say, like, this is actually kind of cool. I like the floating islands. I don't know. This looks download that right now because I like it. But George here on Mars. back to the video. Just like doing the different type of styles. I think for the last one, I'm just gonna probably might keep them here, but like we're gonna obviously. I think out of the last three, obviously, out of like these last two turned out really, really good. So like it. So we're just waiting for the Shogun duel to happen. I'll have to say this is actually really, really good. Actually turned out to be a lot better than expected. I expected it to surprise me, to be honest. A good surprise when I was like, okay, like holy, we're just waiting for this to be done. This turned out to be fantastic. Like I'm blown away. Okay, so this one's taking a little bit longer. Rock Imagine turned out pretty good. Rock Imagine wouldn't be too bad, but like I want that consistency. Looking for consistency. Like Rock wouldn't do a bad job, but like I'm looking for consistency. So, like I want it to be exactly like how it is. There you go. See, Dream did a better fucking job. There you go. See, and then Nano and Nano Pro took forever, and I had a stroke. It gave me this. Look at this. See the difference? Like people say, "Oh, but Nano, it's terrible." At me on that, by the way, please do. Got this, so we're gonna turn this into a cool video. Obviously, we're gonna download this. Animate the dual for dramatic. Change the lighting, increase the intensity. Next, we're just gonna rock it. Just rock it. Redid my video. Why don't we need to modify the video? That's what like, that's so random. Modify what? I don't need to modify the video. I don't need to modify the image. I just want to I just want to turn this into a video, bro. How it turned out. I can't wait for Seed Dance. The 2.0. This is good. This turned out really good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. A banger. modify the image if you want to. All right, that is pretty much my review of Hedra Labs. Fantastic, actually. By the way, I this is very very underrated, and like this is something that I would actually like use a lot more and promote a lot more. But I'm super super excited for the seed dance once this drops. Then that's kind of it. That would be like I will still I wouldn't say like I would still use Grok and like WAN two there's Grok, there's WAN 2.6, there's like the Grok Imagine, there's the WAN 2.6 and all that type of stuff. VO's not too bad every once in a while, but that Seed Dance 2.0, like it's just so I think that would be one of the main type of things that I'd be using. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, Mr. Z signing out.